What's up guys, welcome back to my channel. So we are here for another tutorial. As you guys see, my hair is freshly washed and blow dried. I am going to be showing you guys how to do some very detailed butterfly locks. So we're going to go ahead and jump right into it. So the first thing I love to do is part my hair down the middle. I do not know what's going on. Like, I think I'm starting to grow like a little widow's peak. I'm not really sure where that came from. So just mind your business, you know. But I highly recommend, if you are about to do this style for the first time, or this is your second time, or you know, however many times you actually did this, I always like to section it off. I like to do 4 sections, 2 in the front and 2 in the back. It literally makes my life super easy, so I highly recommend this. The hair that I will be using today is the Freetress braiding hair. This is what I'll be using to form my braids, as well as the made braiding hair. I will drop the link down below for the actual hair and the type of hair that it actually is. Okay, so I made sure that I zoomed in for you guys. I wanted you guys to see this very up close and personal. I want you to be able to feel comfortable doing this by yourself. So I already went ahead and I did the back of my hair. So all I'm doing now is literally just parting my sections. So I would like to say my butterfly locks are like medium large a little bit. So I took a little bit of edge control, and I'll drop the edge control down below, and I literally just made me a nice little part. Now I am actually doing the rubber band method, so I did go ahead and section off my 2 braids that I'll be doing, and I did go ahead and put about 1 rubber band around each one. Now I like this method because it's super easy. It gives me like a good foundation when I have to go and twist. You do not have to do this if you do not want to. If you want to braid your hair from the root, then you can definitely do this. But like me, I love like just making all my hairstyles like super easy. So I'm just going to put a little bit more product around this one, and I am going to go ahead and place the rubber band around this as well. Now, one trick that I learned is you want to like make sure that your rubber bands aren't super tight. So a cool trick is to put a little oil on the rubber bands. That way you don't have to worry about breaking your hair from the root. So that's a good tip. So now that I went ahead and I built my foundation, I am going to take a little bit of the Freetress hair. And this is the Freetress hair. So I'm going to take a little bit of the Freetress hair, and I'm going to literally braid it. So I went ahead and I zoomed in and slowed down, because literally all I'm doing is just taking it and I'm just braiding it into my hair. So one reason why I did this is, 1, to cover the rubber band, and for 2, this is going to build the foundation for me to wrap the water wave hair around this braid. Now, I found this to be super easy because, for 1, it's like my braid is going to be like, you know, super tight. I don't really have to worry about it coming unloose or anything. And if my rubber band were to pop, then of course I have this braid right there. So it's like a 2-for-1. So I am going to go ahead and speed this up, and when we jump into the wrapping, I will go ahead and explain to you guys how I went ahead and wrapped it. Alrighty guys, so I finally finished my hair and I just wanted to show you guys what my hair actually looked like. As you guys see, it look real crazy, but the part is crisp. The hair has a good foundation and it's like super light. So I wanted to make sure that I showed you guys this before we jumped into actually doing the butterfly. So I did want to go ahead and show you guys what the butterfly locks actually look like. I did go ahead and do the back because of course this hairstyle is very repetitive, so I just wanted to go ahead and make it super simple for y'all. So now that you guys seen the back, I am going to go ahead and move straight to the front of my hair. So I'm basically going to show you guys the same 2 braids that I actually did in the beginning. I'm going to show you guys how I went ahead and I just wrapped the hair. Now you want to make sure that you guys do have some clips because it does make it easier as far as you managing your hair, knowing where to place it, and like just overall makes it simple. So here is what the water wave hair looks like from Made braiding hair, right? I usually like to take about 2 pieces, so I think that's 1 piece, and now I'm putting the second piece together, only because like you really got to stretch this hair out. You want it to be nice and thick, right? And another thing I will be using is my crochet stick. So I did go ahead and zoom in on this for you guys as well. So I will be placing the crochet stick through one of the braids, and I will be latching the hair onto the crochet. Now because the hair was so thick, I kind of had to start from the end and pull it through, because had I started like in the middle, the hair would have been too thick, it would have been sliding out. It just made it was just hard, and I didn't really have time for that. So as you guys see, it's super easy. Literally just pull through, right? I didn't pull it all the way through with the crochet stick because I did want to make sure that, you know, it was like little pieces of hair that was, you know, trying to go a little crazy. So I had to make sure that I had a good control over that. So this is what the hair looks like. It is literally right between the braid, right? So what I'm going to do is I'm going to hold the braid and I'm going to hold 1 piece of the water wave hair. And now I'm simply just going to wrap it. Now I want to say that I wrapped this about 3 to 4 times around before I actually began to twist it down. And the reason why I did this is, 1, I wanted to build a really good foundation at the root and not make it too tight, of course, because like who wants to deal with that, have that headache, and then it's a whole bunch of tension. So I just literally made sure that I wrapped it just a few times very softly, and then I began to wrap it down. Now I'm sure if you're watching this video, then you probably watched other videos of how they kind of use their thumb to wrap it a little bit as well, just to give it that butterfly effect. That is really the trick to it. You wrap the hair around your thumb a few times and you kind of like push the hair up. So that's pretty much what I'm doing. Like the hairstyle for the most part is really easy, right? I feel like anybody can really do this hairstyle if you really just, you know, have the right guidance and you just really take your time. But it's really not that bad. And I know another thing too, when you are twisting, you want to make sure that, of course, you know, one hand is holding the braid and the hair and the other hand is twisting. You kind of want them to work like together, simultaneously. That's the word I'm trying to say. Simultaneously, whatever. I can't talk today, y'all. But you want them to work together. So as you're twisting down, you want to make sure that your hair is like, the other hand is continuously wrapping. You don't want it to be like too much, right? You don't want to wrap too much at the top and not too much at the bottom, because then it's not going to come out the way that you want it. And I mean, some people may start over, some people may add hair, but I like how this hair was because I didn't really have to add in like too much hair. It was literally perfect. Now, if you are making your butterfly locks longer, of course you will go ahead and add some hair. So I also wanted to show you guys how to wrap the bottom as well, because that can be a little tricky. So as you guys see, I literally have my thumb at the bottom. All right, so I let this piece unravel because I really wanted to explain this. So as you guys see, there is a piece of hair that is still wrapped around my thumb. Once I wrapped that around my thumb, I literally began to wrap up until there was no hair left. So that's really the trick of basically making sure that your butterfly locks do not unravel. A lot of times when people do this, they have like the little knotted ends. I don't know why some people burn their ends, but I feel like this is the easiest way. It's literally like no glue, no heat, no rubber band, no anything. You just continuously wrap up. You wrap up a little bit and then you wrap down. And I feel like that is what locks the end of the butterfly locks, right? It's like super easy. And it really isn't too much. You kind of want to, when you're wrapping up, you want to go in the opposite direction of what you did when you started at the root. Only just to make sure like everything is sealed and that nothing comes unravel. So I am going to go ahead and continue to do this to the rest of my head. Like I said, it is super repetitive. I wanted to go ahead and break this video down just to kind of help people just actually see step by step for those who are trying to do this hairstyle at home. Or even if you had a hairstylist and sis, you felt like she didn't really do it how you wanted it, or how you wanted it done, I'm sorry, then this video is a good way for you to pretty much see how your hair should have came out. And I think this is one of the easiest and one of the neatest methods that I have ever done. And I did like the crochet locks, and I think I did like the super long locks too. So make sure you guys go ahead and check out those other videos. I'll leave those down below. That way you can see the different methods. And I did go ahead and basically show you guys how I did this last one as well. So everything is the same. You literally take the water wave hair with the crochet, you pull it through, you hold one side, and you wrap the other. It's literally that easy. So I am going to go ahead and let you guys watch, and then I'll go ahead and join you guys later once my hair is completely finished. Alrighty guys, so I'm finally finished. I'm going to take my Aunt Jackie's almond oil and I'm just going to put that all over my scalp. Now, y'all do not judge me. So I lost a little bit of this footage and I really didn't have like the end results where my edges was laid and everything, and I put the edge control on there. But for the most part, my edges look pretty alright, right? So this is pretty much like the end result of how my hair came out. It's so pretty. I like really love this hairstyle. People actually love this hairstyle on me. I got a lot of compliments on this. I will definitely do this hairstyle again. And I will definitely, the next time I record it, I will of course show y'all all glammed up. But I do want to say thank you guys so much for watching, and I cannot wait to see you guys next time. Love you. Bye.